Hi guys, Troublemaker here, and happy Valentine's Day. Today I'll be doing one video, probably be doing one a day from now on, just because the day that it is, it's Valentine's Day, and my nuts will be in the grinder if I don't figure out something to do for Valentine's Day. And the other half of this is that these missions are getting longer on average, and that's not good. That just means that it will take me longer to produce the same amount of stuff. So we've put the Avatar project back in its tracks. I've taken over a lot of Asia, and so I'm going to make my way to New India. Because Asia has a bonus to immediately give you any experimental ammo, grenades, or weapons that you make. And the experimental stuff, not always the greatest, but it's a lot of it's interesting. It has different functions and uses. Perfect example, I just played around with it, saw what I could get. And I got a flamethrower one time with a weapon, experimental weapon. So that's cool. Let's see. So we're going to get a scientist and 85 intel out of this. And there's 9 units here. Nobody particularly crazy here. So I can probably bring a Rook in on this one. To at least get the Rook the first layer of training. Get them into some kind of specialized class. And so I have 3 specialists sitting here, so that's not obviously going to last. Murray's kind of low levels. Let's get rid of Romero. So we'll have 2 types of specialists. One that heals, and one that does a hack of the enemy drones. And yeah, I could really use a Rook, and as you can see here, I have a Grenadier who's going to be back in 2 days, a Ranger back in 3. 30 freaking days for a Ranger, and this is with a building that decreases the amount of time that things are wounded, so yeah, Wood will be out for a while. So I'm going to put in this Brazilian because I have no representatives from Latin America. I have Ireland, I got 2 Ireland, 2 America, I got an Italy, Spain, a Germany, 2 Japan, a Scotland, which is the same country as the UK, but they're not going to recognize it that way. No Russians, but I also have no Latin Americans. I consider Russia to be part of Europe. So I'm going to make all items available. Ta-da! And because the Rook is pretty low health, I'm going to give the Rook the stuff I usually give the Heavy, which is... Where's my armor? I want to give her the armor. I have 1 exosuit. I want to get more. I can't remember if I'm working on getting more or not. There it is. See the exosuit, and I'm also going to give her the nanoscale vest to absorb more damage. I'm not going to give her any weapons upgrades or anything like that. My Brazilian beauty. This guy is going to be getting a mimic beacon. I have 2 of them. And the other one will go to the specialist. And the mimic beacons are amazing. It's basically 25% of your turn will be used by using a mimic beacon. And the mimic beacon will draw all fire from everyone and basically save you on taking a lot of damage. So let's go for a weapons upgrade on him. And I'm going to give him the bonus action chance. That's a higher chance of getting a actual shot. And I don't know if Murray has an upgraded weapon or not yet. The answer is yes, fully upgraded weapon. How about our friend the Jester, Marino? Marino has a fully upgraded weapon. So those upgrades will have to go to other soldiers at other times. For now, they stick as is. I need to get everyone at least 1 weapon upgrade before I'm willing to invest. I'm not going to give the Rook a weapon upgrade just in case the Rook ends up with a heavy weapon or some other weapon or something like that. Because, once you lose that weapon, you lose those upgrades. You don't get them back.
Rescue operation.
But, I mean, given that we salvaged off of an exploded alien, I should be able to just pull it off myself, You think that, but they're lost. They're actually lost when the weapon change happens. And you can't get them back. Well, that kind of sucks. I found that out doing a playthrough, and I was like, oh, I'll just put them on for now. I'll take them off later, and the rook just soaked them in. The weapon was lost. It kind of sucks. It's probably sitting in an armory somewhere next to the the chest that was used in Indiana Jones. Exciting news also, we're going to Guadalajara Airport in Mexico. Guadalajara is home to all sorts of film festivals and media and culture and all that sort of stuff in Mexico. Why would anybody want to dodge stat instead of a miss, like a complete graze shots? That sounds horrible. So yeah, this is not the perfect team for this, obviously. It would have been much easier to go with 3 specialists on this, because that would allow me for more damage and more health on people and more movement steps and actual utility with them because they have abilities. Not to say that these guys won't do the job, but you know, it would have been easier. But I'm going to try and train this rook up, as well as our Scott Murray. We'll be trying to get a level up here. It's in downtime like this that I need to get these guys leveled up so that they can be useful later on when I have a person with a 30-day freaking woundedness. And like 30-day wounded, that's a long time to go with one of your big stars. So inside this little vehicle here, and a rooftop exit. Okay. So there is one Advent mech here, at least one Advent mech. I'm going to have to assume that they're in the building. I can probably climb to the top of this building. And so the difficulty of this mission is not, because it said difficult, I remember seeing that, it said difficult. The difficulty in this mission is not the enemies. The enemies are not the difficulty here. The enemies are actually quite easy to kill. The difficulty here is doing it all in good time. I have 12 turns to kill 9 units, get the VIP extracted, and all that jazz. So that's a lot of stuff, you know, for 12 turns. So one nice thing about being concealed is that you don't lose a turn from being cautious. You can just rush ahead and you can see enemies through these red dots. And oh, actually here is our first set of enemies. What do we have here? Okay, so we have a stun baton guy. Is that 2 stun baton guys? I think it's... oh, no, one's a actual commander unit. Now, can I get up here? Like, in a good number of turns? It seems not. I actually have to go up this pipe over here, which would full-on reveal me. So... well, not... actually, no, it would not full-on reveal me. That's ridiculous. I'm going to put her heavy here. I'm not going to fire yet. Okay. That won't provide decent cover later on, though. So she's going to move a little bit back.
On the move.
And she's going to use this ability called... wait, no. You can only use that when you don't move. That's right. Forgot about that. And the kill zone comes from the gremlin, I believe. Okay. This is not going to be pretty. Okay, so we're going to leave our rook back here concealed. Low hit chance and all that jazz. If they rush me, I'll have somebody available. But I'm going to launch a freaking grenade. This is going to destroy a bit of the cover in the region. Oh, I don't want to hit the civvies. I don't know why. I don't think there's any real penalty against it. And we'll fire on them with big old grenade. And I actually have a new enhanced grenade. So everyone's taking slightly more damage, everyone's shredded, all that good jazz. So now when they move in position, my turn's basically over right now, but they have to move into position and soak one of those hits. Missed. One alternative that I could have done here was I could have I could have used a Overwatch on all of them and just wait for them to walk up to me, and that burned their turn as well as mine. So little problem, our stun baton are still in play, so he can still play. And oh, that's a promotion already because she got the kill. Good job. I wonder if she will grow up to be. So this guy's going to probably give a shield to his ally, which is going to slow us down. So like I said, we got to kill 9 enemies in 12 turns while still being on the move. So, oh wow, that was such an awesome, well-timed miss there. Not on my part, but on their part. If I can get somebody up to the roof while doing this, that'd be awesome. So he's 88% chance to hit. Can I get someone on the roof? No, it's still 2 turns. That's still a long time to get on the roof. Well, if I move my heavy here, I'm going to have a full cover, and I'm going to have an extremely good shot on this guy. Are you joking? No, of course this game's not joking. That's pretty well standard practice these days. Okay, same thing here. I'm going to go into position to get a flank on this person. $84. This guy's 100% chance to hit right here. And this is our old friend Doreen Murray. Doreen. Okay, so shield down, 1 armor absorbed. Okay, okay, I'll get him to fire on the Heavy Lancer. Because I just gotta get rid of the Heavy Lancer. Nice. Shield burn, damage done, all that jazz. And our Rook, who is the only person with a shot here, or a successful kill, will get a second kill. Get a little bit of extra experience out of this. Kills equal experience. Completed missions equal experience. That's how this game works. Now I think this guy should run away perhaps. So I'm going to have to be kind of like on the move while also attacking him. And no, he's actually just going to go to a new position to cover where he kind of screws me over. And big crit. Don't panic, Doreen, though. Don't panic. 26% chance to shoot. How's old Doreen doing for chances to shoot? She has a 45% chance. So if I go here, this will be a position where I'll have cover from him, and I'll be able to fire on him out in the open. So I'll do that. Oh, you are such a dirty, dirty man. Okay. So I'm going to start moving people ahead because we are running low on time. So I'm going to get this guy on the roof, and looks like we can do that in a turn. So I'll put him right here because I don't want him exposed to the other side. Because in my head, this guy dies this turn. Regardless. If I get this kill here, it's good. Put me ahead. If it doesn't, I have a better way of killing him. And that is a full-on crit. That is a full-on kill. And that is golden.
There you go.
All that's good is golden.
Toss me some ammo.
Okay, so Rook, you're on the inside. And I want Rook to be doing Overwatch duty for now. Every time I Overwatch, that's going to lower the, or increase the number of turns it's going to take. This person will be over here. And this person has not much for abilities. We're going to use scanning protocol to see where the enemies are. And my other hero will be slowly moving up, but also slowly healing herself. So let's see, what do the people tell me? Not too much.
-15, be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position.
Okay, so this is the... That's all cover. Good, good, good. Well, it's not full cover, but it's partial cover. We have some aliens. It will be what? 2 Vipers and a... who do you call that guy? Ghostbusters. That's who. No. Okay. So I don't want to destroy the VIP. I want to keep that VIP alive. But I do want to deal a lot of damage, so this will do it. This is going to be 6 to 8 damage, guaranteed. And I'll destroy the police car behind them, which could do explosive damage later on, depending on how they move and where they move. But it will limit the options for where they can go. Looks like it did 3 on each. So like I said, slowly moving this person forward, and I'm going to use the Gremlin heal on self. And with the new improved Gremlin, this is a +6 heal, I think. Let's see.
Gremlin, get on the heels.
How much hit points does she have left dead? 7 HP actually. That's a lot of freaking HP.
Whatever you say.
What can I hack here? Hack the door, and I can hack the scanner, and I only have a 29% chance. So let's see what hacking the scanner does. Because the benefits of hacking the scanner are insane sometimes. Sometimes you can get all your moves redone, right? That's awesome. Basically having 2 turns in one. Sometimes you can take control of a unit, and looks like we are going to get a large cache of alien alloys, because 52% chance is a good shot when you have 90% hacking ability. So let's rock that out. Oh no. I have to actually restart that turn because that is terrible. When you fail and you get another group of enemies coming and a mission that is time sensitive, that is not going to go in your favor any point, anytime, ever. Never, ever, ever going to go in your favor. And it also appears that we have to hack open the door to the VIP, which kind of sucks. That's an extra turn to do that. So with the VIP, you have to knock him out, carry him. So having to unlock is another half turn. So that's going to slow us down a bit more. So I don't think I'm going to be able to kill everybody here. Okay.
That's affirmative.
Now that doesn't cause that to reveal, actually. I kind of thought it might. But it doesn't.
I'm going.
So this time around I'm going to hack the door. Next time around the... what would you call it? The scanner? I guess you call it the scanner. System override. Recover a mission lead on alien artifact. Research time on current tech reduced by 50%. Huh. I don't have a lot of research to do. So this one at 55% is perfect. I have a 100% chance of unlocking the door, though. Boom! It's going to give me another point off the alien artifact. That is sick. You're a sick man, game. Okay, and so that opens that door. Okay, and where is... oh, whatever. We're gonna be summoning the power of the enemy anyway.
I'm going.
I have 2 other heroes that don't have moves. Okay, so they've aligned themselves in the exact same positions as before, and I'll be doing the same move as before, a big grenade attack to hit 3 of them. Well, 2 of them and the vehicle.
Heads down.
So this will destroy a bit of cover, this will deal some damage. See if it does more damage. More damage is always better. And nope, the exact same amount. But we destroyed the cover, we get the vehicle on fire, all that sort of good jazz. Okay, so this person is going to creep forward and get another one of those big +7 heals. That's a sick amount of health deal. Might even deal more healing than +7, because that just happens to be the amount of health this person has missing. You know, 7.
Patch him up.
Okay, so a rocket launcher. Dealing 4 to 7 damage, so hypothetically could kill both Vipers with this go, and the vehicle behind it. Now that I have the improved grenades, I actually find it quite hard to make use of all my explosives. So we got both targets down, and that's more experience for our Rook, which is always good. Let's see what the enemy Muton's going to go for. A retreat to the Veep. And he's got to be constantly moving up because I got to save time here. 8 turns seems like a lot, but it's not that much. Just going to pull him off the roof then. An alien here. Oh, it's him. So I'm going to sit in Overwatch. This person's got a dash forward now. This door represents full cover. This I don't think it matters too much, does it? Full cover right here. There we go. And oddly enough, there's another door here. Looks like a basement door, like you can go downstairs. Having a multi-layered map would be insanely confusing if you could go downstairs. Like, it's already confusing going upstairs. Going downstairs would just blow this game away in terms of how much is there. So that's a pretty big move forward on my part. I do have somebody covering for Overwatch, so I'm pretty confident in doing that maneuver. Jeez, where to go from here with this? Maybe just up to the window with an Overwatch. Unless I can get a decent shot, which I can't. So if he moves up, you know, he's screwed. If he moves at all, he's screwed. And he moves. He's running. Looks like he's running, and he's only going to proc 1 Overwatch because of that. My other Overwatch would not trigger off that. So this is where we hack all day to the best song ever.
Accessing system.
So my chances of succeeding here are quite high. So small cache, large cache, large cache. I want this. I want this large cache of alien alloys. So I will load until I have to. Like right there. That was pretty bad for me. That's causing more reinforcements to show up. Actually, it's not true. I won't be saving and loading this on non-stop until I get the large cache. I'm only going to do it the odds. So I have a 36% chance of getting it. That's a 1 in 3. So I'm going to try this 3 times, and if I don't get it 3 tries, I'll be going for the smaller cache of alloys. But it's just a nice area to increase your hacking skills with all your guys. And I mean, if I can't get it this round with my best leveled up tech guy in the game, I'll be doing it with Murray, who will have lower tech skills, but could use the experience. Okay, so 36, which is slightly more than a third of a chance, and swing and a miss. So we definitely don't want reinforcements coming. Yes, I do want to load a game. In my last video, I used load so much that the game crashed twice. The game crashed twice because I was just loading so freaking much. The game just didn't understand. If you hear kind of a purring noise, that's my cat. I'm massaging just behind his ears a bit. He loves it so much. I'm gonna bite my face off. He loves it so much. They're called cat bites. They're like little nibbles. Okay. Last try for the large cache. And like I said, I'm just going to do the odds if the actual odds, because 1 in 3 is the hypothetical chance roll. I mean, you roll 10 times, you have 1 in 6 chance of getting a 3. but your chances of getting that 3 is actually lower than 1 of 6. I think it's something like 1 in 36, because you have to base it off. It's not an excluding relationship. So, for example, you have 5 cookies on the table. Everyone gets 1. Everyone draws 1 thing. Every single chance that cookie, there's 1 less cookie. So your original chance of getting a cookie is 1 in 5. But once you remove a cookie, now it's 1 in 4, 1 in 3, 1 in 2, 1 in 1. But if you get it on the first go, it's still 1 in 5, right? But games of chance aren't going to work that way because no cookies are lost with every single transition. So it ends up being 1 in 6 the first time, every time. So the odds, I forget the equation. It's like 1 over n plus something. I don't know. But this is a guaranteed, you know. And swing and a miss. We would have never got that. Not in a million years. We got pretty close. The game let us get pretty close, but that's it. Sometimes the game really gives you like Hail Marys. I'm playing around with a lot of saving and looking at odds and things like that. And, you know, sometimes the game just gives you these really amazing shots. Where's our evacuation point at? Over here. Actually, all the way over here. So I'm not out of the water yet. I'll let this guy move first, a rhino. Since he's out of ammo and has burned through all of his ammo, he's going to be the guy picking this guy up. It's rather unfortunate. I still have to open this door, though. Yeah, I really forget that equation, though. It's just been so long, but it's one of the more useful things you'll ever learn about in high school level math. Because you can tell people, like, no, man, that's not the real odds. It's kind of like how if you go from 100 to 80, that is not a 20% loss. That is a loss of 20%, but it's not a 20% loss. Whereas if you go from 80 to 100, that's not a 20% gain. That is, or sorry, it's not a gain by 20%. That's a 20%, a gain of 20%. That's the other part of math that often gets kind of screwy with people and deeply angers people. I went the wrong way. Hopefully there's no one actually there. No, nobody actually there. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't their VIP, this is my VIP. And I know that makes this a little bit easier. Because it being my VIP means that I can run it ahead a bit. I don't have to knock it out and do stuff. This is my VIP. This is probably my scientist. Yes, he's wearing she's wearing a white cloak. I always say he about all robots for some reason. Some people say she, but I always say he.
More of them coming in.
Okay, here comes the... I don't want to call this the make or break point, but...
Menace 1-5, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position.
If there's a robot here, I have a really, really good opportunity to just mess that robot up. If it ends up being... If it ends up being just mostly regulars, not so good.
It's clear.
But I still have 2 mimic beacons, so I'm good there. I only have 5 turns left to get to the evacuation point. I mean, it's close. Don't get me wrong, it's close. But it's also pretty far away. It's at the roof here. It's going to take 2 turns for everyone to get there. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of slow creep here. Overwatches.
I'm on it.
I just gotta be able to get everyone. This person's gonna rush. Because this person's the person. How I'm going to do this is the person in back is always going to rush, and the 3 ahead will always be doing overwatches with slow pushes. I think I already blow this. I think I already blew this car up, so it can't be re-blown up. So I shouldn't be worried about collateral damage from double grenades or anything like that. Jolly good, old Rook. You're doing good so far. Now, if there is an enemy over here, I'm going to keep this guy in cover, just in case there's an enemy over here. He only has 5 hit points. But it's going to take him 2 turns to get to the evac site anyway. Jesus! Why don't we just pick this guy as a commander? Look at this guy! He's got a little bit of kick in his step there.
Picking up movement.
So that would be the brute that I left alive. So like I said, if we have a robot here, I can. We do have a robot here. I can hack that robot, and I can turn it into one of mine, and that will save me a lot of time, depending on how close they are to me. Well, they're just on the route across, so pretty close actually. All that's green is good. A 1 dodge, but we wiped out some cover. And it's good they hit that stun baton guy because he's the guy who can mess up your day the most. Wow, those accuracy shots on you, Murray, are so good.
Only winged him.
Didn't I have 3 overwatches? I swear I had, maybe I only had 2 that time. Oh wow, that is not good. We have another group of enemies here. One of them is going to be highly mobile. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Wow, that is a lot of dudes. Okay, I got one guy who's low on... Where's my guy who can hack? Oh, he's not in range, actually. He's not in range. Okay, so we can put him over here. I just gotta try and get everybody out of here. Cause I don't have enough turns to kill everybody. At all. Okay, so this person who is low on HP... It's going to go into this, which will not offer full cover. And I'm going to use the Mimic Beacon to mess with the enemies. So we'll put it in a position of weird cover, like right here. And that should draw some fire. It's not going to draw all the fire, unfortunately, not from everybody. Okay, well I can get the scientist out of here at least. He can skedaddle. Yeah, there's 2 different types of VIPs. There's enemy VIPs and your VIPs. Your VIPs are like going to work with you, and you know, enemy VIPs have to be carried.
VIP is secure.
I'm all over it.
I should be able to get them all out of here one more turn. I don't, given the current predicament, I don't know if it's actually worthwhile to stick around for a little bit of extra experience. I might be able to hack the robot, and that'll give me a little bit of extra experience that's actually worthwhile. But I only really have enough turns to kill like 2 or 3 guys here. This guy, the survivor from the original incursion. And he's a loser. And this guy, what's he gonna do? Please let it be a crazy maneuver. Please, oh, it's just gonna be a shot. And a miss, actually. Wow, this is a really, really, really evasive mimic. We should just use mimics as soldiers from now on. Mimics and scientists, apparently. Scientists for their ability to scout and be badass movers. And everybody else, and the mimics for avoiding damage. And then we just need something that can shoot. And then we're covered. We have the perfect army. Oh, don't do something mean. What's he gonna... Oh, that is bad. That's really bad. Don't run backwards, though. Well, that could have been worse, and I'm gonna hunker down. I'm gonna have to remove that somehow. That panic. Actually, I think that might be the person who removes the panic that I just... Oh, this is getting bad. This is getting bad. Gonna go for a melee strike, eh? Oh yeah. And 6 damage melee strike, and Jesus, this has been a very high performing Mimic. He's on Overwatch. Okay. Which means I can't take him over. Probably.
Hostile interceptors are on high-speed approach. Your window for extraction is closing.
Okay. So I can't cure this person. I actually have to destroy the enemy that did that to her, or wait it out. So I'm gonna try and wait it out a bit. Jesus.
I only scratched him. Toss me some ammo.
Okay, that's not good. Alright, so for an extra kill and a little bit of extra experience. Really? Is that seriously?
Come on!
Yeah, come on.
Weapons dry.
Okay,
All right, I'll go.
so this guy's gonna toss a Mimic. I have to hold out for 3 turns, which is tough. It looks like from this position I can actually hit the alien that did the bad things. So that's good. I'm gonna put this Mimic in a position of cover. So is there a second Mimic? I just feel like because of that last minute panic, I might take a ridiculous amount of damage here. Because no way this Mimic is going to last like the last one did. Already it's down to 4 hit points. At least we're going to get rid of this dude. His shots are pretty brutal. Yeah, that is better on the Mimic than on me. So now we have the aliens. Move in. See what he's going to go for. Hopefully not another panic or mind controller. I can't deal with that right now. Oh, gonna pick up some undeads. See what the other alien does now. Oh, actually did an actual shot. Okay, the robot, who I can take over and use Haywire Protocol on and all that jazz. Wow, he actually got really good ground there. That was a lot of ground for him to build. Of course, our little bandito is going to run up and stun somebody, no doubt. See if it's a good miss. I like a miss right now. Nice! That's exactly what I needed.
Fire in the zone.
And here's our shield guy. He's going to give everybody shields, no doubt. Oh, he just moved to a different position. Oh, nice! Panic removed. Okay. This gives me what I need to get out of here. So, let's get out of here. There's no point in me really staying. It's just going to prolong the inevitable death and destruction of everybody in this region. So, let's get out of here. There's just too many guys. I can kill another guy, but then I wouldn't be able to use any of these guys for like 30 days. You know, it just wouldn't be worth it. Is there a different way this person's... How's this person planning to get up here? Oh, look at that. He's in the way, actually. So I need to know, is she going into this floor here or up here? Okay, that screws me a little harder. And does he have a med pack? Oh my god, he does.
I can handle that.
Yeah, so he's blocking the way right now. Which makes it very, very crappy for me. So our heavy, or sorry, our rook will have to take a few hits here.
Oh yeah.
I want to get rid of... What is going on here? Oh, here it is. Huh. Okay. So maybe it was a bit quick on hasty on getting out of here. Can I
Stepping off.
get Doreen out of here somehow? Can she jump up, or is that ground level? That's pretty darn close to ground level, because there's no way up from here. Okay, gonna have to restart this turn. There is one guy that has to get out of here. He is the heavy with 2 hit points. Just gotta get out of here. I'm gonna have to survive another turn, because I need to be able to get Doreen out of here. What's the point of leaving if I don't have Doreen? And one plus side, Doreen has the ability to heal. So Doreen can heal our heavy, keep our heavy in this to win this. But as far as taking on the front-on combat and all that stuff, that's not going to work out. So I got to keep all 4 of the guys sitting here for now, which is unfortunate, but ultimately necessary. And yeah, I still have 2 turns, which is not a bad amount of turns to do this, given what I'm about to do. So I'm not going to use suppression. This person's got flashbangs. What's our chance at Haywire Protocol? Just curious. Just curious. Because this could pull a lot of the hate off of these guys and put it on this guy instead. Should be pretty high. This is not an advanced mech or anything. 59%, that's a good chance. Let's see if we're going to get it. No. Not even close. Okay. Not even close. So that wasn't going to work. That was not going to work. So that guy's got to get pulled back, but I also need him to use some kind of ability to help slow down the enemy. He can't stay in there like he is. I'm going to use a heal on my low health guy with Murray, but I gotta do a grenade check. If I have anybody with a nice grenade, I know my Rook doesn't have one. My heavy might. Let's see. This person's got Haywire Protocol and a different grenade type. This person's got no grenade. Heavy has no grenade. So nobody has grenades here. Okay, that kind of ultimately sucks. So moving over to this location.
No problem, boss.
Combat Protocol should hypothetically kill. This guy. Should kill him. So maybe this is my way out of this. Maybe it won't take another turn. It does 4 damage guaranteed. Through armor, through everything. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Will that allow me to get Doreen out? Hey, that's a promotion. Good job, buddy. And looks like it will. And I'm out of here. I am out of here.
On it.
Not going to lose any more guys to any kind of things. All the crazy plans I was talking about, not necessary. Should we get both of them out of there? Good. Can get both out of there.
I'm gone.
So he's going to be out for a while. He's got
Just in.
probably 3 weeks, I'd say. 3 or 4 weeks.
On the move.
Because he's pretty darn low.
Packing it in.
And everybody else will be should be available. I don't think anybody else was wounded. Well, that's not true. I guess Doreen did use a heal, so perhaps Doreen might be out. Maybe I'm losing my 2 specialists for a little bit. I still have one other specialist. Just sucks I lost my hacker one. So
Status confirmed. Mission
yeah,
accomplished.
yeah, 2 soldiers wounded. Damn you, cat, and your love of cans. I like getting angry at my cat. He freaks out. Right, kitty cat? Yes, she does. Alright, so most under fire. Mimic beacon decoy. What? That is a high chance there. There were, what would you say, 7? No, 8, I guess technically 8 targets on it. And I only killed 7. And out of those 7, half of them got shots off. So that's actually very accurate for the Mimic Beacon to be our ultimate savior. Hero of the day. Yeah, to figure out what to do for Valentine's Day. Last year was a Valentine's Day treasure hunt, in which you had to go find clues and earn the present. This year, I don't know. Perhaps I'll go medieval theme and hold a medieval dinner for a medieval wedding. I'll have to have her father come over and give her away and give me money for taking her off his hands and all that sort of jazz. Which is medieval tradition. Yeah, I didn't look at the stats here, did I? In terms of how I've been performing lately, these are not good stats. 70% or higher is a good shot percentage. 8 is now a really good average damage. This will be great early game. This is terrible late game. And I only killed half an enemy per turn, and I was basically never in cover. 17% cover bonus. Basically never in cover, but I wasn't fired upon that much. And the Mimic does, I'd say probably, given that they accounted as a troop, was probably the person who spent all that time out of cover. Oh, I guess there was all that flanking and stuff too. See how they look. Oh. Rookie Riviere, let's see what he turns into. A Grenadier. Oh, could be worse. Could be worse. She was wearing the armor for the Grenadier. Hidden ability uncovered. Thanks to the efforts of the Advanced Warfare Center, this soldier has learned a combat ability outside their area specialization. Run and gun. Taking action after dashing. This immediately makes the Advanced Warfare worth it. I have an extra ability. That's amazing. So I've been going pure down trees. So just to read this is a new talent for me as well. If you spend all your action points on moves, you are granted an automatic Overwatch shot at the end of the turn. So that means you make a dash, you get an Overwatch. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Guardian. With every successful Overwatch shot, there's a 50% chance that another shot will be taken. That's really good. So you do one move, you go into Overwatch, and you get 2 shots. That's actually sickly good. Unfortunately, this person is gravely wounded for 24 freaking days, so we'll probably never see that ability ever get used. And this person's been on 11 missions. This is one of our, kind of superstars. And yay, we got a VIP. I guess that's our scientist, so I don't really need that badly. Yeah, I don't really need that scientist that badly, actually. My research speed increased by 14%. I'm not researching that much. The Shadow Chamber is being researched right now, but as far as actual research projects go, I don't have a lot left, just Illyrium. So, how big of a crisis do I have here for soldiers?
Your old man would be proud of what we've managed to do here.
So I'll have a specialist and 2 grenadiers ready,
Long enough to see us fight back.
and the ranger and another grenadier ready.
Trust me, he knows. If there was one thing your father always kept in mind, it was his faith in humanity. He knew we could win on our own terms.
So this could be pretty brutal coming up. I think with my next allowance, I'll buy more engineers so I can start fast tracking towards what's this building called? So I had the space for it. I want the Guerrilla Tactics School. I mean, hypothetically, I should get the Psi Lab, which costs 10 Illyrium crystals. And I can get a Psi Operative. But I really want the Guerrilla Tactics School because that'll allow me to get a 6-man squad, which I think will be better overall than the Psyops. I could be wrong, but that's where I'm going right now. So that's it for me for today. I will see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully I won't have my testicles in a grinder from a poor Valentine's Day surprise. Until then, my name is Troublemaker. Thank you guys for watching.